America is the land of the Moors. In 1845, a congressman referred to Mexico as belonging to the Mauritanian races and the Moorish people. Here's the source so you can see it for yourself. On page number 8, you can see where they specifically mention the Moors. Here's another reference. Starting on page 374, you see that when the Englishmen came to the Americas, they indifferently referred to the natives as Indians and, on page 375, Moors. But wait, let's go back to when the congressman was talking about Mexico. It's not the borders of Mexico today. This is the map prior to the end of the Mexican War in 1848, and you'll see that all of the West Coast was Mexican. But then that raises the question, what about the East Coast? Well, here down below you see the Delaware Code, Title 29, subsection 106. The Lenape Indian tribe of Delaware was formerly known as the Moors. And here's that same information from the Delaware Code from their own website. And as you see at the bottom, it says delcode.delaware.gov, meaning .gov. Now, the Delaware government admitting that the Lenape Indians are Moors is very important, and it was clearly articulated in this book right here. Is look into the fact that the United States didn't exist until 1774, so you'd have to look in the diplomatic intercourse and correspondence between the parent colonist countries and the Sultan of Morocco. Which brings us to this point right here, that when the Dutch entered into trade agreements, the Dutch fur trade, with the Lenape Indians, who we know that they're Moors, they first entered into a treaty with the Sultan of Morocco. And here's the treaty right here, which allowed the Dutch to have free trade in Morocco. They disguise it as a Lenape Indian treaty, but notice how the Delaware government admitted that the Lenapes are who? Moors. We can also see in this book right here that this portrait, this German portrait or Dutch portrait of a Moorish king could easily be an American Indian ruler. Another reference point is from the state of Illinois, House Resolution 0689, whereas the government of Illinois admits that Moorish people are indigenous to the Americas and Moorish peoples are aboriginal to the Americas, both North, South, and Central America. The state of Georgia admitted the same thing in their House Resolution 1203, and as you see, the link down below is Georgia's official government website. It says legis.ga.gov, and they said, whereas the Moorish Americans are aboriginal to the territories of North, Central, and South America. And as we can see from this book right here, Morocco as it is, published in 1839, there's a Sultan of America. And as we can see here, the word Morocco is derived from Medikesh, which is derived from the Berber word Ameruk, which from Ameruk we can see and hear America, America, which means America is not derived from an Italian man named Amerigo, when the Berber word is 1,800 years older than Amerigo.